everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Sophia, and this reading will be a general pick a card reading for my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, I'm a little behind schedule. I mentioned this in the previous video that I uploaded. I got a little sick yesterday. I wasn't feeling like myself, so I didn't film anything, but I hope that doesn't really affect anybody but me. So yeah, let's just get straight into this pick a card reading for my Capricorns. So we have 3 piles here. In case you're curious, these are little pins that I got a really long time ago at Epcot in Florida. And the reason I chose these is a really close friend of mine. She was my best friend in middle school. She loves Disney. In fact, she has a lot of family that lives in Florida near Disney World, so she goes there a lot. And so I wanted to put something on these cards that reminded me of her, so I found these and I thought that they were really cute. So for pile 1 we have Mickey Mouse, for pile 2 we have Pluto, and then for pile 3 we have Minnie Mouse. So take your time picking your pile, and I will see you guys at whatever pile you choose, okay? Alright, my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you guys picked pile number 1 with little Mickey on top, my little Mickey pin, this message is for you. I'm going to put Mickey right here. Round and round. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I did that like out of order. Okay. Oh my god, we have 2, sorry that was loud. We have 2 lovers cards, you guys. Holy shit. Oh wow, okay. Sorry, I'm like getting too excited. I need to do this in order. Oh my god, 2 lovers cards though. Oh, I've never seen this before. Oh my god. Okay, 6 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Okay. Oh, okay, the Tower. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Okay. Oh, the Sun card. Okay, you guys, this is a very positive reading, even though we have the Tower and the 5 of Swords. So like, don't freak out. I know this card is like the nastiest looking card in the tarot. I hate this card. It just looks violent and awful and just, you know what I mean. But this isn't bad. I see what this is. Okay, so whenever you get the Sun card in a reading, it literally like, what's the word I'm looking for? It cancels out like any negative card in here. So anything like that's showing anything negative, like the Tower or the 5 of Swords, it means that that situation is only temporary, okay? And this makes sense because we have 2 lovers cards here. So what the Spirit wants you to know, that if you're currently in a relationship with somebody, this relationship is like divinely guided, and this person is most definitely or most likely your soulmate or your twin flame. So this is like the person you're probably meant to be with for the rest of your life. So congratulations. If you're single, then this person is coming because we have the 6 of Swords, which is forward movement. So if we can do 2 different readings for this one, since I know not everybody is taken, like not everybody is in a relationship. So for my singles, if you guys aren't currently seeing anybody, you will soon. There's going to be some forward movement if you're in your love life. And I know you've probably been feeling kind of defeated. It might be like in past relationships you've been feeling like you've had some past relationships that have gone pretty terribly, like that leave you feeling really defeated, and it's just not pretty. Like, people have been hurt, like you've been hurt really badly. The relationships were probably toxic, they were no good for you, you end up feeling really bad, the other person probably ended up feeling really bad too. And it was probably feeling like you were like stuck in a cycle, like round and round. For me is like you're stuck in a cycle of you keep going towards these kinds of situations where they're just toxic and they make you always end up feeling like very hurt, very defeated. So, but that is about to change. The Sun card, we have the Sun card here. With the Sun card, that definitely means that you're going to be moving away from this negativity, So the Tower card will no longer apply to you. I think also with the Aging card, I'm going to read this out loud, but afterwards I'll give you my interpretation. So with the Aging card, it says, I am one with unlimited love. Beyond all seeming restrictions of age, I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. So what I, kind of ignoring the prompt for a second, like my first gut sense in what the Aging card meant in this reading in the version for my singles is that you've like really, like this forward movement that the Six of Swords is talking about like forward movement in yourself. Like you're gonna, you will have aged, like you will have become a lot wiser after coming out of these situations here. Like these situations, although they're very painful, they've really had a lasting impact on you that's helping you in your self-growth. So like you're probably somebody now who's wise beyond their years. So oh my god, I couldn't say that right. You're probably a person that's a lot wiser beyond their years. Like people say, oh, you're so mature, like you've like grown so much in the past year, the past couple of months, and like that's probably true. And like because of that, like you're definitely you will, if you haven't yet, you're going to be able to break out of this cycle of going for these kinds of situations, like these Tower situations that you've had in the past, where you end up feeling hurt, defeated, you and the other person, you know, that person's no longer in your life. So yeah, so that's that. And sorry, my dad texted me and I got distracted for a second. And then we have the Sun. Yeah, so the Sun card is just saying, like, yes, like, you're gonna be fine. And also, like, if, again, like, the next person that you get into a relationship with, is the Sun card is saying, yes. Like, yes, like, this is the person. Also, since we have, like, the two, I've never seen this before. I swear to God, I've never seen this before. 2 Lovers cards, like, hell yes. Like, I wish I was you guys right now, honestly. I've never seen this in my life. Like, the Sun, like, this is like whoever you get into a serious relationship with next is definitely going to be the one for you. So congratulations. Also, the Sun card is saying yes to the fact that you will find forward movement out of these patterns that you used to have, like with going for toxic people, being in toxic relationships for too long and feeling defeated. Like, you will get past this. So the Sun card is saying yes, yes, yes. Now, for people who are in relationships, congratulations. This is probably the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Most likely. I mean, I find it really hard to believe that this person is not the person you're going to end up with. So the Sun card is saying yes. If you were wondering, like, if you were debating whether this person was the one, yeah, they are the one. Like, for sure, like, they are the one. I mean, 2 Lovers cards and the Sun, are you kidding me? Like, yes, they are the one. Now, in terms of what these cards mean, I think what Spirit is addressing is the fact that this relationship has not always been like sunshine and rainbows, despite this person being the one. Like, you guys have gone in the past through a lot of stuff together. It doesn't even mean like that the relationship itself went through a lot. It could mean like outside influences were trying to affect the relationship. Life was trying to affect the relationship. Like, maybe there was a time when you guys had to be separated and it caused some tension, and maybe at some point, maybe you guys even broke up, like, at some point, you know? Like, I'm not saying that it necessarily is that for everybody, but, like, there definitely was, you guys have gone through a lot together. Like, you guys have gone through a lot together is what I'm getting. But you guys have been able to move forward, or you are in the process of moving forward. Or if you guys are in a rough patch right now, if you're in this energy right now with the Tower, like, you guys will move forward. And with the Round and Round card, like, this could be something that's been an issue, like, over and over again. It could be a pattern in your relationship that is just, you can't get out of it. But Spirit is saying that you guys can move forward. You guys can move forward because you guys really love each other. Like, there's some really strong love here, and you are being divinely guided. So you guys can move forward from all of the obstacles, like, standing in your way. So this is, like, really positive. It's, like, a really positive reading, you guys. Like, even though the Tower is here, just, like, again, like, just because the Sun card is here just negates it. It's like, yeah, you guys may be going through a rough patch right now, but it's only temporary, you know? And everybody stumbles through roadblocks. Like, every relationship has roadblocks, you know? So, but again, the Sun card is saying, like, everything is going to be okay. This is the person for you, so don't doubt that ever. You can break these patterns in your relationship. It's possible. And with the Aging card, I feel like you guys will definitely come out of these situations and these roadblocks a lot stronger, a lot wiser too. And if we want to take this literally, maybe this might be for somebody, there might be a larger age gap between you two. Just might be like a factual thing that Spirit is trying to address. But I feel like it's more talking about that you guys are going to come out you guys are going to come out wiser and stronger as a couple. Okay, so that ended up being a love reading for my pile 1 Capricorns. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Comment down below if it resonated, and I will see my pile 1 Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in my next video. Okay, thank you. Alright, my pile 2 Capricorns, those who picked my little Pluto pin right here. This looks really cute. This message is for you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got this in, I got this in one of my Scorpio readings. Courage, okay, that's good. Okay, Knight of Swords. Strength. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera. I'm so sorry. 5 of Swords keeps coming up in my readings. I don't know what that means. Ooh, okay. Alright, guys, Alright, you guys. Okay, right away with the, we have a little bit of a correlation. We have the Courage card and we have the Strength card from the Golden Tarot. So these two, like, go hand in hand. I feel like you guys want to say something to somebody, too, like somebody that maybe hurt you in the past. I'm getting that from the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords talks about somebody feeling very defeated after a conflict. It could be you, it could be the other person. I feel like it is you because we have this Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is somebody who, like, really wants to just say something, like, is really determined to just go after something. Because the Swords as a suit is about communication. Like, that's, like, one of the founding characteristics of the sword cards is communication. So I feel like you guys, or not you guys, you got, oh my god, ignore me. You guys, my Capricorns who picked pile number 2, you guys want to address, like, even though this picture looks like the fight is over, like, I don't feel like you guys are satisfied with how things were left with this other person. Again, it could be, I'm not sensing, I'm not sensing that this is a romantic person, like somebody you're romantically interested in. Because like, with the Ace of Cups, like, if it was like the Lover's card or something like that, that was a little more obviously indicating romance, I would say that. But I think this is just somebody you really care about. It could be a friend. I'm sensing it could be just a friend. It could be family. It could be a romantic partner. You take it how it resonates best. But, yeah, so I feel like you really have this, like, gut feeling to just address this situation of you feeling hurt and abandoned, or, you know, like, you see this person's walking away from the fight, like, defeated, and this other person's like, yeah, like, I won, you know, so you may want to, you may feel the urge to approach this person, and Spirit is saying that might be the best thing, because it will make you happier. I think Spirit is saying it will make you happier, it'll make you feel better, and it's going to create a happier atmosphere afterwards if there's, like, a better confrontation rather than, like, a fight. Because, like, this is, the Five of Swords talks about a fight, well, in this case, in, like, a literal duel, but I think, like, in the real world, it would be considered, like, a fight, and I don't think you're finished saying what you have to say, but I think you want to fix it rather than make it worse. And so then we have Serendipity, which is all about, like, everything being okay in the end and you guys being happy, and I get that too with the Ace of Cups. Okay? So, like, afterwards, if I get the sense you guys will, like, talk to this person. And then we have Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups talks about a new, like, abundance of love, new beginnings. So I feel like after you guys have this confrontation and talk it out, and talk about this conflict, like, you guys are going to have a much happier relationship, okay? Like, it's going to feel like brand new, you know? This could be a conflict that's been going on for a while. It could be, you could be having, you know what, yeah, I think this is a conflict that's been going on for a while because you've been very patient with this person. So I feel like this is somebody either, somebody that you've been having this issue with for a really long time now, and finally you feel ready to speak up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That you finally feel ready to speak up. And it's going to make your relationship so much better. It's going to feel like your relationship is renewed. Like, it's going to be like a fresh new start for both of you, okay? And I think Spirit is also saying here, with these 3 cards, even with the Emperor too, like, you're going to feel so much better about yourself. Like, you're going to be the one with the, you know, you have the power to make things better between the two of you, and you're going to feel, like, so much better once you talk to this person, okay? Like, you're going to feel like the Emperor. Like, you have everything under control. You have nothing else to worry about. Everything is fine, and it's just going to be better for you, okay? And Spirit here with the Courage card and the Strength card is saying, like, you guys have the strength and the courage to approach this person about how you're feeling and make things right with this person, okay? Especially with the Strength card. And then let's read the Courage card really quickly. Not really quickly, but Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry. All will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. Yeah. So, so I think this Spirit is saying, like, don't give up on this person because you obviously love them too. Like, that's just a message that I'm getting right now. Like, you really do care about this person, or else you wouldn't have been so patient with them. I think patience is the greatest sign that you love a person, or you can really care about a person, is if you're patient with them even though they've hurt you in the past. And I'm getting that sense, like this person, like, you've been very patient with them. And again, this can go vice versa, okay? Like, I'm not trying to, like, hate on my Capricorns, but, like, maybe this will make you realize that you've been mistreating somebody. But again, like, I'm getting the sense that this is you. But yeah, like, you've been very patient with this person who's hurt you, like, I think multiple times in the past, and now you're kind of ready to say something to them and clear the air, and in the end, it's going to make you feel a lot better, and it's going to renew your relationship, because I get the sense that this person doesn't even know how you feel, you know, like, this person, like, doesn't even know that you've been struggling this much, and you've felt this hurt, and you've been this patient with them, you know, but you have the strength and the courage to make a change. So Spirit is saying that you should definitely approach this person, you have the strength, and it's the ending will be good, you know, the ending will be good. It's going to be a new beginning for you and this person, okay? That was a really nice reading, actually. So thank you, my pile 2 Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If that resonated with you, please leave a comment down below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Okay, my pile 3 Capricorns, if you guys picked little Minnie Mouse, which is very cute, this message is for you. I'm, like, flying through these readings right now. I'm a little rushed because I'm supposed to go out really soon, so this video might be, like, shorter. But, like, the messages are also just a lot clearer, like, for my Capricorns this time around, which is really nice, and they're really straightforward, okay? So let's just get through this. Ha! Perfectionism. That's, like, such a Capricorn trait. That's so funny that this card came up. Ooh, the moon. 3 of Wands. Ace of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands keeps coming up also. Okay, you guys. Just give me a second. Okay, right off the bat, I'm sensing that this is, like, a very Capricorn type reading. Not just because of the perfectionism. As, like, overall, I'm seeing this to be, like, a very internal conflict situation. I think you're, like, battling some kind of, something in your head, like, something is bugging you inside. And, ooh. Weird noise. Yeah, something is bugging you guys, like, for sure. I think inside, like, I feel like you're, like, trying to make some kind of a decision. The moon card is about making decisions, or you're trying to, like, you feel like you don't know something and you're trying to figure it out, you know? But the reason why I feel like it's internal is also because, like, you're waiting for something. Like, we have the Three of Wands here, and I feel like you're waiting patiently for something. Like, you're seeing, like, but it's coming to you. Like, you know it's coming to you. Like, the ship is, like, the Three of Wands is, like, about somebody watching their ships come in. So I feel like you're seeing, like, forward progress in whatever it is that you've been waiting for. But I feel like this is just you guys being impatient about it. But it's good because then we have the Ace of Wands, which is all about, again, like, new beginnings, you know? Like, new beginnings for you in terms of, like, of abundance and just, like, in general, just, like, with everything. Like, I think new beginnings are coming for you, but I think you're, like, doubting whether the way that you've gone about getting to this point was the right way. I think with this Four of Cups, what am I talking about? Sorry. Four of Pentacles, like, you've been very, like, you've been feeling pretty stable, but you've also been a little greedy. It can mean both. I think that you've just been very, which goes with the perfectionism card. I think you guys have, like, gotten to where you are now with a lot of hard work, but you've kind of been a perfectionist about it. Well, let's read the perfectionism card for a second. It says, permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. Yeah, you guys have been your typical perfectionists, Capricorn. I think you guys have just been, like, too, like, rigid. Like, which makes sense, because, like, we have the Four of Pentacles here. I think what Spirit wants you to know is, like, you've been too rigid, and maybe you haven't seen, oh, I get it now. I get it. Okay. So, basically, Spirit is saying that the reason why the stuff that you want to come isn't coming as fast as you want is because you've been too rigid, okay? And you keep battling yourself about what you're doing wrong and what's the secret and, like, what decision do I have to make to make this go faster, to make this process go faster, and that isn't fair. That isn't a fair thing to ask. Like, whatever situation it might be, it's not realistic to expect it to just magically happen. So that's why we have the To Be Fair card. So I feel like Spirit is definitely saying, like, be fair to the universe and to the process. It does take time. It takes a lot of times. I think whatever it is that you want to happen, it's just, like, it's something that does take time with the Three of Wands. And also the Moon card. The Moon card is also about embarking on a journey. It's just a choice to embark on a journey. So I feel like you have to realize that whatever it is that you want to come, it's going to take time, okay? And to just be fair, be patient too. Because what you want will come. Like, the new beginnings that you want in your life are going to come, like, for sure. You just have to be fair, be patient, trust. I think, like, I'm getting trust in the universe. Like, don't be a perfectionist. Like, don't try and perfect everything in this journey and time everything and be very precise, because that's just not how it works. That's just not how life works. So I feel like Spirit is definitely saying, like, don't be the typical Capricorn perfectionist, needs to have everything done by a certain day, or, like, tries to make everything just right, you know? Like, I feel like Spirit is definitely saying, not only be fair to the universe in the process, but also be fair to yourself. Like, Capricorns, like, they tend to put too much on their plate, kind of like Virgos, but, like, when things, like, don't go their way, they get really upset. Like, then they start to self-blame because it's not perfect, and that can get you in trouble. So be fair to yourself and be fair to the process. Like, don't be greedy, don't be rigid with yourself or the process, because it will come. Like, it will come in due time. These things do take time. It's not like they can magically happen. Like, both the Three of Wands and the Moon talk about situations that take a long time. They're journeys, okay? So just trust in the process, and I think once you do that, you'll find harmony. I think this is the outcome right here. Nine of Pentacles. You can find much. I think also you'll find harmony if you just relax. I think you'll find harmony if you're fair to yourself in the process and stop with the trying to be such a perfectionist and try to perfect the best way to get what you want. Because trying to perfect that manifestation of what you want doesn't work. Like, you just, if you actually do want what you want to come, you have to trust, and you can manifest. There's no, like, manifesting is like thinking and willing what you want into real life, but I think you're doing it in a way where it's like very, how do I put this? It's like you're trying a little too hard. Like, you're trying to perfect the process of like manifestation, and that's just not how manifestation works. You have to be very patient with manifestation. Like, a lot of people think that just by thinking about it constantly, it's gonna happen right away, and that's the exact opposite of what happens. I should know. I've tried to manifest things like that, and it just ends up backfiring, and then it never happens, and that's because I tried too hard to make it happen right away. So definitely the message from my Capricorns is to just like take a deep breath. I know that you're frustrated, that these things aren't happening as fast as you want or in the way that you want either, but just trust that the universe has your back, like, and trust that the universe is going to give you what you want, because it is coming. Like, these new beginnings are coming, and you're going to be okay. And everything you want will come. And, you know, again, the Three of Wands is also about patience. Again, so, like, be patient. Don't be a perfectionist. Be fair to yourself. Don't beat yourself up because things aren't happening as fast as you want them to, okay? All right, my Capricorns, my impatient Capricorns. I hope that resonates. I hope you guys, like, feel better about this situation. And I hope that this resonated with you too. Please leave a comment down below if it does or did. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much, guys. Bye. Okay, you guys, this is the last part of this video. I'm going to be choosing the next sign to do the what do you need to know videos for. So we're just going to shuffle these. I took out the signs cards that we already have done. And again, I'm sorry if my shuffling annoys you. It's just how I decide to shuffle my cards. I'm trying to shuffle them the right way. Do 3 more shuffles. 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, let's see who's up next. Taurus! My Taurus friends are next. So stay tuned for my next video. What does Taurus need to know? Thank you so much, you guys.